My name is Maria Camila Arboleda, and this is a video recording of um, first consultation recorded on the 7th of November 2022. So Sean will be role playing Eric today. Hi Eric, how are you?
Good, thank you.
We finally get to meet each other. We've been talking on the phone, trying to organize this first consultation. So today we're gonna go through some personal information, more about your health and what are you doing at the moment. Just I want to check what you've been doing, how can we progress, and what kind of experience you have in the gym specifically and working out. And then we're gonna do some static and functional movement assessments just to make sure all your joints are in place and they're working properly before we start working out. So I'm just gonna start filling this out. Eric Edwards. If I remember correctly, it's the 1st of January. Your
Yes.
birthday, right? And you're 30 years old.
30.
So 1992. We're very close. Male. And I'm just gonna ask a couple of medical questions. Has your medical practitioner ever told you that you have a heart condition? Or
No.
have you ever suffered from a stroke?
No.
Perfect. Do you ever experience unexplained pains or discomfort on your chest during or after exercise?
No.
Have you had an asthma attack requiring medical attention?
No.
Perfect. Have you ever felt faint, dizzy, or lose balance during physical activity?
No.
And have you been diagnosed with diabetes type 1 or 2? Perfect. Any other conditions at all that I should know of?
No, not really.
Perfect. Do you work out at the moment?
Not for a while.
Okay. So that means we're just gonna start with a very light to moderate kind of workout, and then we progress slowly until we get to the kind of intensity you're looking for. I'll get you to sign here.
Sure.
Thank you. Today's the 7th of November 22. Perfect. Now, again, we're gonna keep going with some more questions. I just want to know what kind of workout I should program and what exercises you like and so on.
Sure.
So, oh, I'm sorry, there's so much paperwork. And I can't find the actual document I need. Sorry. I'll do it in the computer. Okay, so. I do have the stage 2. I'm sorry. Here it is, stage 2. So you are 30 years old. Male, so we don't have any risks there. Does your family have any history of heart diseases? Mom, grandma? No? Perfect. So no risks there. Do you smoke?
No.
Okay, so now we're gonna do body composition. Do you mind stepping on the scale just here? Okay, 100 kilograms. And do you know your height?
175 centimeters.
175. Perfect. So I'll just do your BMI. Just keep in mind, BMIs are just an estimation. They don't really, like someone with a lot of muscle, it would look like he's in a obese stage, but it's just a measurement. Sorry, my computer just doesn't want to work today. Anyways, we'll move and we'll go back to that one. Have you been told that you have high blood pressure?
No.
Perfect. And are you taking any medication at all?
No. No medication.
So 175, and then we got 100 kilograms. So you got a BMI of 32.7. Like I said, yes, it's a bit higher. We're looking for less than 30. But as we work out and we reduce your fat percentages and your muscle mass goes up, your BMI is going to go up eventually. So we use this as a measure, but again, it's not a universal thing. We just kind of follow a parameter.
Okay.
Okay, and now I'm going to take your waist and hip measurement, and see if you don't mind, I'll get you to stand up.
Sure.
Wrap this around your waist, so where your belly button is. Thank you. I'll wrap it from here. That's 104. And then, sorry, and wrap this around your hips. That's 110. 110. Perfect. You can sit there. So again, like I said, it's just measures. We're looking to reduce that waist to under 94 centimeters.
Okay.
So we'll work on that.
And what is it now?
104. So 10 centimeters of waist.
Okay.
Have you been told that you have high cholesterol, blood lipids?
No.
Perfect. Almost done. High blood sugar?
No.
Are you taking any medication? We said no. Have you spent any time in hospital in the last 12 months? Any condition at all?
No.
Perfect. You pregnant? I suspect not. Do you have a diagnosed muscle, bone, tendon, ligament, or joint problems that you're being told?
No.
Amazing. So no risks at all. We'll keep an eye on the BMI, but that's something we can work through, so no problem. Now, this is the one I gotta do. This one. So, name, all of this, I already have it. Date of birth, occupation, address.
3 Possum Parade, North Lakes.
And then an emergency contact name.
My wife,
Name
Camilla.
and number.
0478 585 366.
Okay, perfect. Okay, results. We're gonna go live to moderate and no risks or low risk with stage 2.
Sure.
Okay. What's your main fitness goal?
Just build some strength.
And muscle mass?
Yeah, muscle mass.
Perfect. Do you have a time frame?
3 months
That's good.
ish. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have a particular number on the scale that you want to see? Or like a number you want to hit on strength, say?
Nothing specific. I just want to get back into lifting weights again.
That's good. Okay. Are there any things stopping you from coming to the gym?
I have a difficult schedule at work.
Yeah, because of the classes.
Yeah, the classes, they're
Mm-hmm.
in different times, so it makes it difficult to have a schedule.
That's okay. We'll work. The good thing is I'm in the gym pretty much all day, so and you can book me on the spot. So we'll accommodate time whenever you have a time. We'll set, even if it has to be different every week, we can work with that. Okay, so you're not exercising at the moment, is that right?
Correct.
Okay, and you're a swim coach.
Swim coach.
Yeah. Okay. No medications. No diseases. Any depression?
No.
Okay, good. And are you currently under the guidance of any health professional, chiro, physio?
No, nothing.
Okay, perfect. So how active is your job? Let's say lightly.
Yep.
And the rest of the day?
The same.
Okay, lightly active, that's good. Do you get 7 to 9 hours of sleep?
I try.
Okay, good, that's important. Is in the past month, have you been physical restricted, like unable to exercise?
No.
Good. And have you been emotionally affected at all?
Why?
Depressed? By your health, like the way you feel?
No.
Okay, good. And what about your diet? Do you feel like it's healthy? Do you feel like...
Yeah, my diet's fine.
Okay, good. Okay, now we're gonna talk about the exercise plan. So, obviously, based on your functional and postural assessments, I will prescribe some movements for you and some exercises, but I'll also like to include things that you like and you enjoy. So this is where I get a bit of information from you.
Sure.
How many times a week do you want to train?
3.
And 45-minute sessions, is that okay with you?
I can do 45.
Okay. And then the time, we'll just work through it and the days, depending on your schedule, that's fine. Anything in particular that you enjoy?
I like lifting weights.
Okay. And something that you absolutely don't want me to...
I don't like really circuit work.
Okay. That's fine.
Or supersets.
That's fine. We can work with that. And then lastly, I know I'm the one that tells you how or at what kind of level we start training, just because you haven't trained in a while, so I want to regulate you and progress slowly so we don't overtrain. But ideally, like, would you like to keep your sessions moderate or like high, really high intensity?
Moderate.
Perfect. I think that's all I need from you health-wise. Now we're gonna start doing the postural assessment.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna do the functional movement assessment. What I'll do is I'll get our client Eric to perform the 8 movements. I'm gonna record it, and then I'll go over them and do a voiceover analyzing the movement and checking all the important points that we have to check per movement. Okay, Eric, so now, as I said before, we're gonna perform 8 movements, and I'm just checking how your 6 main joints are working, from neck to ankles. Okay, so first movement, using the rod as a bar, we're gonna do body weight squats.
Okay.
So if you wanna do that, we're gonna perform around 8 body weight squats. So I'm not gonna give you any cues. You just do what feels comfortable. Okay, ready? When you're ready, let's do 8.
8 squats.
Yes. Let's do 10. 2 more, just so I can get. Let's do 10. 2 more, just so I can get. Yes. Perfect. Now we're gonna do static lunges. One side at a time. We're gonna do 8 and 8. I can take the rod from you. We can do this one without the rod. So when you're ready, first we're gonna do right side if you want. I want you to go down and come back to the neutral position. That being 1, we're doing 8. Okay, and go. Good job. Now swap legs. Try to not use your hands for it. Put your hands to your hips. Perfect. How are you feeling?
Sore.
Okay, sorry for that. Now, give you the road again. We're gonna do bend over rows. So I want you to take your trunk as far low as you can, parallel to the floor, and bend over the row. We're doing 8. Perfect. So that's 3 movements so far. Now we're gonna do thoracic rotation. So I'll get you to sit on the step, knees at 90 degrees if possible, and then I'll get you to grab the rod right like behind you and then through your elbows. If that makes sense? Yes. Perfect. Yes, that's what we want. And now I'll get you to rotate your torso to one side and the other, counting on one side. So we 16 total. Ready? So try to keep your legs and knees still, and then it's just your torso rotating. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, that's it. Perfect. You can take the rod off. That's 4 movements. We got 4 more. How are you feeling?
Good.
Okay, now we're gonna do an overhead reach. So I'll get the rod from you. So it's basically extending your arm. No, you can still sit it. Extending your arms over your head and touching your palms at the top. So start at 90 degrees, as if you were doing the press. Yes, and until you touch your palms. You don't have to rotate your palms. Yes. No? Just extend until your palms touch the top. Yes, if they don't touch, it's fine. And you're doing 8. Yes, that's it. Perfect. How did that feel?
Fine.
Okay, now we're gonna do single leg squats. So if you wanna get up. So the easiest way I find is having the rod against your hips.
This.
Yes. And then you're gonna flex one knee and go down in a squat. We're doing 8 per side. So, yes. Slow as you can, it's fine. I know it's a hard movement. Take your time. Perfect, now switch legs. Bar against your hips. Okay, we got 2 movements to go. We are gonna do a push-up. So down on all 4. Actually, let's start with opposite arm, opposite leg. So all 4 on the floor. And you're gonna lift opposite arm, opposite leg, completely extended. So abs tight, yes. That's it. We're doing 8 per side. And last one. Perfect. Now switch sides. And last one. Perfect. And we're gonna finish with the push-up. Do you feel comfortable to do push-ups on your toes?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So on your toes, and when you're ready, just do a push-up as you think it should be done. I'm not gonna give you any cues.
And do
And let's do 4. I just need to get some angles. Perfect. That's enough. Perfect. That's enough. That's all I need from the functional movement assessment. You did really good. How are you feeling?
Good.
Great. Now what I'll do is I'll get you to get stand up, and we'll do a range of motion test. So it's a very basic one. I'll get you to lay down on the floor and simply raise your hamstrings or your leg, and we're gonna check your hamstrings range of motion.
Okay.
Sit down on your back, wherever you want. Yes. And when you're ready, one side with the knee completely locked and as far up as you can. Two, one, perfect. Drop it. Let me get the camera to the other side. Now 2, 1, go. Extend your knee. 3, 2, 1. Drop it. Perfect. You can get up now. And we're gonna finish with a strength test. So I'll get you to do body weight squats. As many as you can. More than 30, it's excellent. But whenever you feel like you need to stop or you're losing form, we stop. Okay, when you're ready, 2, 1, go. Perfect. Big breath in, abs tight. That's 20. Keep going. "32. 33. Whoa, impressive. That was really good. Thank you so much, Eric. I'll go through the movement assessment and I'll get back to you. I did your postural assessment, the static one, and I did find a bit of an anterior pelvic tilt in lower doses, which might put extra pressure on your lower back. So we're gonna work on that through our exercise programs. So we'll get to that. Thank you so much and see you next time.